So you are at your favorite laptop store or online website and have saved enough budget to find your next best laptop. You would want to make sure that it fits in perfectly to all your needs and well within your budget. Now, at 4S Tech, we bring you the most important things to consider before you buy your new laptop right after this intro. So first things first, about the screen size and the quality of the screen. Now, if you have to carry your laptop on the daily to work and will be using it between, let's say, 6 to 10 hours, then you may seem to require a good balance of power and portability. Now, for this, you need sizes from 12 to 14 inches. They'll be most suited and are classified as ultrabooks. Now, these usually weigh under 4 pounds and offer usually around 6 to 10 hours of battery time. If you want a slightly bigger screen, let's say 15 inch, then you'll have to compromise on the weight falling between 4 to 6 pounds. Yet, these laptops are fairly portable and the battery will last you around, let's say, 3 to 5 hours, depending on different laptops. But if you require a massive screen that is aimed towards high-end animations, games and CAD applications, then these are 17 to 18 inch laptops weighing roughly around 6 pounds or even more in some scenarios. Now, these are considered as desktop replacements. Make sure to have a power outlet nearby because these don't come with excellent battery timings and preferably should not be carried around on the daily basis. Now, since we are talking about the screen size, let's sort the screen resolution quickly out of the way as well. Traditionally, laptops comes with 1366 into 768 pixel resolution. Keep in mind, more these numbers get higher, the sharper and the better the quality of the screen gets. For example, 1920 into 1080 for full HD, 3840 into 2160 for Ultra HD. Higher the resolution, better the quality, the more battery it's going to consume. So staying in between of the low and ultra high resolution is usually an ideal choice for most users. Now that you have the screen sizes and quality decided, let's decide the one out of these two types of laptops, the traditional laptops or the 2-in-1s hybrids. Now, you all know about the traditional laptops. These hybrids, on the other hand, are thin, portable and allow usability in both traditional and tablet mode. You can use these hybrids for drawing, note-taking, sketching, etc. These can even turn into presentation devices for meetings with 360 screen flip, several tent modes, etc. But both the laptops and hybrids, they come with touchscreen options, which might ease your use, but once again, it will increase price and it will reduce battery life. So let's move on and see the operating system that's going to be running on your laptop. Now, mainly we have Windows, the Mac OS for Mac devices, and Google Chrome OS. Now, selection of these truly depends on your personal ease, preference, and convenience, as all three offers very different user experiences. Mainly, Windows and Mac OS are aimed towards most day-to-day professional usage. Now, whereas Google Chrome OS is targeted towards basic users like surfing, social networking, YouTube, etc. Now, this makes it perfect for most of the students. Now, let's get down to some internals. Firstly, processors and RAM selection. If you are a basic user wanting to do web surfing, social media, YouTube, then you are fine with Intel i3, Celeron, or even AMD AE series of the processors. RAM around 2 to 4 GB will suffice in that scenario. Now, if you wish to do more, let's say Microsoft Office, basic video editing, Photoshop, occasional light gaming, then Intel i5 is going to be required, along with 4 to 8 GB of RAM. I would prefer 8 GB for better multitasking and a good reasonable gaming experience as well. For advanced users focusing to get visual effects, advanced video editing, modeling, CAD applications, then keep Intel i7 in your mind. It's a must-have along with minimum of 8 GB of RAM, but I would recommend once again 16 GB of RAM with an i7 processor. Now, you must be thinking, what about the generations, the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th generation of processors? Well, all of these processors works perfectly on a practical note. I still have a lot of computers having 5th, 4th generation of processors working in them, and I still get a lot of animation, rendering, gaming out of those machines. But these generations are mainly bringing performance improvements on yearly basis. So they offer better performance, faster processing, and better battery optimization. Now, this is something you should keep in mind. If you want to make a more future-proof purchase, then I would recommend that you pick a laptop which is not more than 2 generations old. For example, at the moment, the latest laptops comes out with 8th generation of processors. So I'm not going to go and buy anything below 6th generation, just in case if I'd wish to do a trade-in in future. Now, what about storage and graphics card? This is totally your preference. If you're a light user with no video editing, animation or gaming needs, anything up to 250 gigs is enough with onboard graphics chip. Users professionally using laptop for office needs and users with more Photoshop, graphics, video, gaming needs should pick at least 1 TB off the hard drive. Could be 5400 RPM, could be 7200 RPM. Now, ideally, they should add 128 gigs of SSD drive to store operating system and the remaining 1 TB of hard drive for the rest of the usage. Now, if work is your key usage and you're not planning to play games on it or do any video editing or rendering on it, then you're fine with a dedicated graphics card as well. But gamers or designers should definitely keep the GTX 1050 Ti as the minimum graphics card along with their i5 processor. For users with high-end needs, the 256GB SSD with 1 TB or 2 TB of 7200 RPM is a great combination. This, along with NVIDIA 1060 and above graphics card, is a perfect combination. Finally, we have ports that are important, but recently, to achieve portability, CD/DVD drives, Ethernet ports, external connections, they have been departed. So, which ports should you keep in mind while buying your next laptop? I'd say HDMI, at least 2 of the USB 3.0 ports, because you're going to be adding a lot of peripherals later on, an external memory device, Blu-rays, DVD drives, cameras, scanners. Thunderbolt 3 is also a feature of ports, so it should be a good addition for upcoming tech gadgets, docks, phones, and etc. Additionally, a good versus a best webcam, face or fingerprint login, spill-free or backlit keyboards. Now, these are some of the features which I consider are straightforward and will be features you can decide by yourself. Bear in mind that none of the laptops are perfect. You'll have to make little compromises on the checklist of features against your budget. Now, all in all, my recommendation is to research online, stick with decent brand names like Apple, Dell, HP, Asus, Lenovo. But before making a final decision, try and visit a laptop store physically and try out your laptop picks before you invest in it. This is highly important. Feel the response to the keyboard clicks. Try and use the trackpad. Now place it even on your lap and see if you're going to be fine with its weight. Now all these are ways to help you in deciding what's best for your budget. Have a look at my breakdown of the budget to features when picking your next laptop. This may vary as the price varies with upcoming promotions. So these were some of the tips which are important for you to buy your next laptop. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up and subscribe for upcoming new videos. Do leave your comments in the comment section and let us know exactly which laptop are you going to be buying very soon. Till again, 4H Tech signing out.